As promised, a video quickly just going through that bike exercise for anybody that wanted to see it in a little bit more detail. I'm just going to come down onto my back to start with. Just find that neutral spine, obviously. And the first section, without lifting your hips, without lifting your back up off the mat, is the bike in this tabletop position. So in this tabletop position, we're looking to pedal the leg. So as you can see, one knee just coming into the chest, the other leg straightening out, and then we're just switching those legs around. So really trying to lengthen the leg as you pedal, using these muscles in the core to make sure that the back doesn't lift up off the mat. So it's quite a controlled movement. I have slowed it down a little bit, but we're not looking for it to be much faster than this. So just try and think about the legs being trapped as well in between two panes of glass, so they're not wobbling from side to side. So that was the bike on your back in that tabletop position. If you want to come up on your shoulders and get the hips and everything up from the back, we need to come up first of all into that tabletop position. And then I'm going to pull my knees in towards my chest so that I can lift up from the mat and get my hands underneath my hips. So I'm just supporting my hips with my hands and letting the hips just sink down. So I could be absolutely straight up in that jackknife position, but actually for the bike, then we want to let the hips drop down into the hands. So I'll just move through that again. That's nice and straight jackknife, and then that's dropped my hips down, just sinking down onto the hands. And exactly the same, we want to bring the knee towards the chest, but I'm not looking for my knee and nose to come together. So you're just bringing the knee down towards the chest and then cycling round the leg. I know the toes have disappeared up off the top of the screen. That's what we get when we record on a phone. So really controlling the movement, keeping those muscles engaged in the core, supporting my hips with my hands, and just bicycling the legs around. And as I said, you can then go back in the other direction, which is more challenging, I think. Your brain's just not wired to go back in the other direction. So, coming down, bring yourself down slowly into the mat. All good? Any questions? Drop me a message.